to see you guys. Math Guy here. Today we're going to learn about line plots. What's a line plot, you say? Watch my video and you'll find out.
This show me is going to be on lesson 9.1, line plots. So the problem says, students have measured different amounts of water into beakers for an experiment. The amount of water in each beaker is listed below. So what your child is going to need to do first is you need to put this data first onto your number line or your line plot. So that will often be filled out for you: 1/4, 1/2, and then 3/4. So what you need to do is go to your data, look at each amount, and then you're going to put an X above the amount above the corresponding amount on your line plot. So over here, this information is water used in cups. Okay. So the 1/4 is 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, or 3/4 of a cup. So I'm going to go, I have 1/4 of a cup, put an X. Another 1/4 of a cup, another X. 1/2 a cup goes above 1/2 a cup. 3/4 of a cup goes there. 1/4 of a cup, another 1/4 of a cup, another 1/4 of a cup, 1/2 a cup, 1/4 of a cup, 3/4 of a cup, another 1/4 of a cup, and then another 3/4 of a cup. So what I will do here now that I've plotted everything is I will move that over there. Okay, so I should have two more X's. So now I'll just double check. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fourths of a cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. 2 1/2 cups. 1, 2, and 3 3/4. 1, 2, 3. Should have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 X's. Perfect. Okay. So now that I've plotted everything on my line plot correctly, the next thing that you want to do is you want to find the total amount for each amount on your line plot. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my 1/4 of a cups. So I have, we'll count the X's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 X's. So that means I have 7 1/4 cups. Okay? That's what I use, 7 1/4 cups. So I'm going to have to take my 7 1/4 cups and times it by 1/4 because there were 7 1/4 cups. Then I go to my half. I have 2 X's, so 2 1/2 cups. 2 times 1/2. Then I have 3 3/4 cups. So 3 times 3/4. Okay. Now, I could solve each one as I go along, or I could just write out my problems, and now I'm going to solve. So 7 times 1/4, we know that each whole number has the imaginary 1. Multiply across, 7/4. 7/4, I'm going to convert that to a mixed number. 4 goes into 7 one time, with 3 left over. Our denominator is 4. Let's go down here. 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 over 2 equals 1 whole. And then we have 3 times 3 equals 9. 1 times 4 is 4. 9/4. And that is equal to, well, 4 goes into 9 two times with 1 left over, and 4 is our denominator. So those are my total amounts. Now I have to add my three totals. So I need to add 1 3/4 plus 1 plus 2 1/4. Well, let's add my fractions. 3/4 plus 1/4 is 4/4. And then, well, 4/4 I know is equal to a whole. So I can cross that out and add an extra whole. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. So your total amount for everything is 5. The total amount of water is going to be 5 cups. So now your last step is to find the average number of cups, the average amount of water in cups between everything is, I'm going to go back to my original problem, okay? If I'm going to find the average, you take your total, it's going to be your total, okay, over, so it's what are you sharing over how many? So that's wibs by whom, right? So I should actually get rid of the word total. Oh, let's go back and write wibs by whom. What is being shared by how many? So what is being shared is 5 divided by how many? Let's count how many x's altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 divided by 12. Or we could show it like that. 5/12 cups. That is the whole problem. Because that last step was you're dividing the sum that we found, and we added everything together over here, by the number of beakers. And the number of beakers was 12 because we counted up all the x's. So your answer is 5/12. And that's how we use line plots to help us find an average when we're given the data in fractions. Here. So it is covering a bunch of steps. It's plotting on a line plot, then it's multiplying fractions, adding fractions, and then you actually have to divide the amounts. But you could, when you do your 5 divided by 12, you could just leave it in fraction form. So that was a quick show me on lesson 9.1. You could actually find that problem on page 533 in your math book.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you
like, comment, and subscribe.
Math Guy out.